And on the first possession, you see, just like Houston did, switching 1 through 5 as James gets a layup.
Durant lurking to help. James, hop step, three-pointer's good. Downtown in the playoffs. And misses that one, just 28% from that distance. Shot inside.
You have to switch up into space, though. And one of those guys who thinks it was going to be a blowout that Kerr was talking about was me.
He goes back to the locker room. David West was following his teammate. James pull-up jump shot. That's good.
And these are shots that he works on before the game.
Kevin Love, backdoor. Nice spin off the glass. He beat Draymond Green backdoor, and Kevin Love. Fans don't need any urging from any side, that's for sure. James inside. Clarkson short jumper's good. But great to see him back on the floor. James drives past Livingston and throws it down. James with West isolated on him. Steps back. That's a two-pointer. That's good.
Losing games. And here he is in the championship.
Gets it inside and lays it up and in. Got away from, we really struggled. Game 7 Boston, Game 7 Houston. James drives and finishes. Holds it up high.
Up and down game with this dynamic Warriors offense.
James fakes the three, drives again. Bell was guarding him and layoff. There was no help again. James goes inside, left-handed, can't fall. Tristan Thompson rushed it. James right there to tip it in. Thank you, Doris. They've changed the outcome of games with these third quarters sometimes. Thompson, nice move inside. 6 minutes for McGee. As James sets and fires and nails the three-pointer. James fires a three. That's good. LeBron James from way downtown.
Average Major League Baseball player, 1 out of 10. Sean McNally, the great Pittsburgh Pirates scout, said,
I'm shocked you downplayed Savannah. He said she was all city.
James again from downtown.
What do you do late game against these great players?
Jeff Green running the floor and throws it down. Green, his first field goal. James drives and finishes here in the fourth. Game 1 of the NBA Finals. Green fires and hits Jeff Green from downtown. James to Korver. Fake. Had an open look. Now fires and hits. Kyle Korver makes it a one-point game. Giving him plenty of room. James drives on him. Layup off the glass. Banks it home. 40 points for James. James drives past Durant. Gets inside. Layup is good. And it's back to 4. James drives past Curry, gets inside, and throws it down. Curry again on the switch. Picks up James, 8 to shoot. James drives, shot blocked, count it, and 1. LeBron James.
But if Golden State gets a stop and decides not to take a timeout.
James drives, double clutches, and puts it in. Both coaches were pleased with their turnover count. James drives inside. This is his first shot, but a goaltend call. James off the dribble, gets past McGee, finds Tristan Thompson.
The level that we've become accustomed to watching them defend. And they're starting the ball game off the right way.
George Hill with a much-needed bucket. Thompson sets a good screen. James spins, drives, count it, and 1. Curry tries to get in the way. James keeps his dribble back out. Smith wide open for 3. That's good. Jordan Bell, the rookie, guarding LeBron James. What a beautiful pass, and Kevin Love throws it ahead to Kevin Love. Love back to James. Oh, beautiful delayed break. Back to George Hill. Quick release on the 3 is good.
Before the timeout, but they kept him in since he got the timeout.
George Hill, good aggressive move to the basket. Did not roll. That's what Durant thought. James drives inside, reverse layup, banks it home. Right now, Golden State a comfortable lead. James drives, layup is good. Shoot. James inside. Beautiful move from LeBron James. James rises, knocks it down. LeBron James gets ahead of steam, throws it up, and Tristan Thompson now 4 of 11. Here's James, got ahead of steam, drives to the bucket, banks it home. James getting extra rest. Korver, quick release, short. And Larry Nance, another offensive rebound. James sets himself and hits the three-pointer. Kevin Love, backdoor. Another nice look. That's 13 assists for James. He's been so good and so important for this team. James drives, gets inside, and throws it down. James now with 27. 6 for 6 from the field in game 2. 5 of those dunks. J.R. Smith, a little fake, flips it up, And it rolls up and in. James goes right at Klay Thompson. McGee can't block it. Ball knocked loose. Picked up by Tristan Thompson on the follow. McGee pokes it away. James up and under. Throws it off the backboard. Oh, what a perfect pass.
Again, they trapped Curry.
James drives, blocked, but a goaltend. Green's technical is his 5th technical of the playoffs. As J.R. Smith drives, his runners up, bounces around, and drops in. Finals MVP. As Larry Nance Jr. gets it inside. Oh, over his shoulder. Back up top, LeBron James strolls down the lane, off the glass with the left hand. Makes the steal on the pass, drives inside, gets in there, misses. Rebound, Nance won't go, but James there to clean it up. Number of rushed shots here. Curry's 0 for 4 from downtown. James banks it home. He's got 10.
On that cut to the rim.
James puts the head down, gets in the paint. Off balance shot is good. Smith back to James, back to Smith. Open 3, puts it in. That's his 3rd assist here in the first half. James drives down the lane once again. Curry with the 2 fouls. James double. Love way outside. It's good. Kevin Love. Tristan Thompson cuts and lays it up and in for his 2nd field goal.
I thought that was clearly an offensive foul.
Rodney Hood, a little Euro step, floats it up and in. And again, it's cut to 4. James fouled, count it, 1. Dangerous pass and stolen. James steps in, throws it down to Tristan Thompson, reverse, count it and 1. Here comes James, down the lane, an easy layup. James drives, kicks it out in the corner. Rodney Hood. Hood's jumper's good. James in the paint, just muscles his way in and banks it home with the left hand. Puts it up and knocks it down. 26 for James. Rebound, Kevin Love, back out. James fakes, sets, fires, bang! James drives on Draymond Green, lets him go inside for a 2-pointer. J.R. Smith trying to get untracked in this series, knocks down the 3. James against McGee. That's inside. McGee stays with him beautifully. High arcing shot is good.
Defense, you're playing the percentages.
Kevin Love steps into a 3. That's good.
And that's 4 field goals. He didn't pick up his 3rd field goal until 2.5 to go in game 3.
Tristan Thompson comes right back.
And a lucky 3.
James, good feed inside from Kevin Love. James spins in the paint and an easy layup. A beautiful spin move. James backs in against Curry. Leans in, count it, and a foul. Green, back to Smith, back to James. Klay Thompson in the game with the 3 fouls. James drives on him, and James floats it up and in. James out to J.R. Smith. He's wide open and connects. James backing in. Finds J.R. Smith, corner 3-pointer, got it.
Early in this 3rd quarter.
James past Kevin Love, cutting to the basket. Good movement without the ball. James, excellent look inside, and Jeff Green with a finish.
Easy blow by and layup by Curry.
Rodney Hood sets, fires, and hits.
Is to show the way. And as he gets a layup. Fearless.